Hello everyone, my name is Jessica with Crypto Noobs, and this is part 2 of the how to buy PCX video. And in this video I will show you how to stake your PCX to get some passive income from staking rewards up to 40% about at the moment, and at the time of halving it will be half of that, so about 20%, which is still pretty good considering that the value of PCX will continue increasing. And one thing that I forgot to mention in the last video is that just by holding PCX in your own private wallet, so not on an exchange, on a private wallet like this one, you will be able to get a free airdrop of SherpaX. And SherpaX, as written here, is an independent research and development network where theoretical experiments and applicable practices integrate with each other and functions as a guide to ChainX. New innovation ideas and technological experiments will be first carried out on SherpaX, as it bears remarkable resemblance to ChainX in terms of design. SherpaX to PCX is like Kusama is to Polkadot. It is a network where they will be doing a lot of different testing for ChainX. And they are going to give an airdrop pretty soon. I think they predict it to be like about in the middle of June. And it will not be a one-on-one drop as it would have been if it happened before the halving, but still pretty close, I believe. I'm not entirely sure what the amount is, but it's still a free airdrop. You don't have to do anything but hold ChainX, which already I believe will greatly appreciate, especially since it has an inherent deflationary nature. So yeah, it's just another perk of holding PCX. Overall, I think that PCX is a great token to hold for so many different reasons. I think on its own it's going to appreciate in value. You can get even more from the staking rewards, and you can get some free SherpaX just for holding. Unfortunately, if you're watching this after the airdrop, you probably airdrop time, which is about the middle of June, you probably will not be getting any SherpaX, and you will have to get the SherpaX if you'd like in another way. But if you are watching it before, you hopefully will be able to get some. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Okay, so here we are in the ChainX Wallet. I will be transferring my PCX from my KuCoin exchange to my ChainX Wallet. I already transferred one PCX for testing purposes, and I recommend that you would do the same. And I know that there is a fee of 0.1 PCX for transferring, but I do believe that this is worth it just in case something is not right. You do not want to lose all your funds. That would be way more tragic in my opinion than paying some small fees. So I highly recommend it, but this step is not necessary, and I will just show you how to transfer the full amount. So here I first am going to change from the Chinese node to the paytracked node. But before that, I'm going to show you how to set up your own wallet. So I'm going to switch browsers. Now I am on my Chrome browser, and I'm going to search for the polkadot.js extension. So now I am in my Chrome browser, and I'm going to put the link to the polkadot.js extension, which I will leave below in the description. And I'm going to add the extension and wait for it to download and install. Okay, I think that is enough time. Okay, so it's installed. Next, I am going to go to the ChainX Wallet. Alright, so I have to do all the setup with the polkadot.js extension. Click on add account, add an account name. I'm just going to put test account. Okay, so here is a mnemonic seed phrase. I highly suggest that you write this down somewhere safe and secure, offline, preferably in multiple locations, somewhere where it will not be lost or compromised. And make sure that you save this, really guard this as you would a bank account, I don't know, something of value, because this is what will give you access to your wallet, and this can be recovered anywhere. So it's really important that you copy the words down very carefully as well. No typos, make sure that the order is correct. And then you will add a spending password, and for this you can write anything, and you can have spending passwords that differ from device. This doesn't really matter too much. Okay, and then I'm going to click on next and save. And here is my account. Okay, so I'm going to switch back to my actual account now to do the transfer. And here is KuCoin. So this is where we left off in the last video. I clicked on withdraw and I chose PCX to withdraw. And the minimum PCX amount that you can withdraw in KuCoin is 1, and the fee is a flat 0.1 PCX fee, no matter the amount of PCX that you choose to withdraw. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to add the withdrawal address, the wallet address from ChainX, and you can actually just click on this icon right here to copy the wallet address, and then just paste, and you can put the PCX amount that you want to send over, any remarks. I'm not sure if this is something that you have to enter, but I'm just going to put PCX just for the sake of it. All right, and make sure that the address matches. You can go back here and check right here. All right, it looks good. So I'm going to click on confirm withdrawal. I need to enter my password, and I will have to, oh, I do not have to do two-factor authentication this time, but you may have to. Probably because I just did it not too long ago. Okay, so now I should have nothing here, and after a little while I should get my funds on my ChainX wallet, and I think this should take less than 5 minutes, maybe less than 2 minutes actually. Let me reload and check. Okay, so I received my funds from KuCoin. This was really fast actually. This was less than 30 seconds, I believe, maybe a little bit more than that. And after you've received your funds, click on PayTrack node, and well, maybe you didn't see PayTrack node, maybe it was some other node, but you want to be on PayTrack node in order to do the next step. And that is staking, the fun part. So click on staking, and then here you will get a list of validators, and you can pick any of them. The only thing is, well, first you have to click on vote to see this, and vote is actually the same as staking. It says here the remaining votes is this amount of PCX. So if you have more than this, then you are not able to vote in this validator, so keep that in mind. So since there's still quite a lot of remaining votes, I believe I should be able to participate in this validator. And you can pick any of these. Any of these I think are good. Hotbit is an exchange. So I think that should probably be okay to pick. So I think I'm just going to pick the Hotbit exchange in order to do my staking. So I'm going to click vote, and I'm going to enter my amount, which is right here. And then click on vote. And the transaction fee is quite low. As you can see, all you have to do now is enter your spending password and then sign and submit. If you have received an error like me, there are certain steps that you can take in order to bypass the error, and this is just a workaround, and I'm going to show you right now what you would need to do. So if you go back to staking and pick or look for your validator, and then click on the icon next to the validator that you want to stake with. So I copied the Hotbit validator address, and then I'm going to click on developer extrinsics, and then I'm going to click on X staking, and then I'm going to paste the address here in the target section, and here I'm going to put the amount of PCX that I want to stake, and just for testing purposes I'm just going to enter 1 PCX just to see that everything is working properly, and I'm going to click on submit transaction. And there is a small fee, and I'm going to sign and submit. And here we will see if this time it was successful. And it looks like it was. So let's click here on my staking. And here you see that it went through. And since it went through, I'm just going to stake over the rest of my PCX after I am done with filming this video. And this is it in terms of what you need to do to stake your PCX. A lot simpler than buying. And as far as buying, KuCoin is not the only exchange that has PCX. I believe Hotbit and MCX also offer PCX as a trading pair, so you can get PCX that way. I will leave the links for those exchanges below as well if you would like to use those instead. On MCX the fees are a little bit lower, but I did find that the transaction time was much longer on MCX than on KuCoin, so I decided to use KuCoin to buy PCX for this reason. So something to keep in mind. So if you are using MCX or another exchange and it takes a while, don't freak out too much. Just try to check back at the end of the day and see if it went through. If not, just double check that the address is correct and look at the blockchain scan and whatnot to see that it was successful. Sometimes things happen and it actually doesn't go through. Thank you for watching this video. Like if you found this helpful, subscribe if you want to see more, hit the bell to be notified when I make another video, and leave a comment letting me know if you hold PCX And if not, I would love to know what your favorite coin is instead. So thank you again and have a good one. Bye.